Then a hip hop album mixtape review, the Proletarians, Not All of Me Shall Die. So when I downloaded this thing, again I put on the headphones and I was like, wow. So when it came in, never heard of the Proletarians before. First time hearing of them. I'm saying them because it's the Proletarians, so it's
a duo.
It's a duo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And it blew me away. It blew me away, man. Triumph came in, and the beats sounded like it was a Triumph. There's no other way to explain it. Like it was perfect. But overall, the Proletarians are fucking dope. The beats on the whole album mixtape, don't know exactly what it is, album mixtape, was on point. They give you, like on Triumph, they give you it's big, it's loud, it's in your face, and then they have other tracks that it smooths out and it mellows out, and they give you all different type of production on the album. Shit, and how the hell am I not gonna like somebody that fucks with Logic? Like that surprised me. On that Piff, I was looking at the comments, and a lot of people say it sounded like Kanye, and in all honesty, I feel like a lot of the production is somewhat like Kanye to me.
You don't think that? Right? Yeah.
Really? Yeah, the MC sounded like him too, but not.
Damn, they're like a carbon copy.
Really? I mean, you felt like it was a carbon copy?
Segregation?
Yes, segregation. He even took his enunciation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Need some segregation.
Like
No.
Everything.
He may as well go.
So they dick riding now too?
No, I think it was an influence. I think there probably was influenced by Kanye, you know, with the production, and they, if I'm not mistaken, they've even admitted it in interviews that they've done before. But yeah, you can clearly hear a heavy Kanye West influence throughout. Yeah, they're like 20. So it makes sense. They growing up listening to Kanye, the soulful samples, the the high pitched sounds. Yeah, man, Kanye's all over this shit. I think like FIFO, the first couple of tracks I thought were really good. Immediately, of course, I pull in the Kanye sound that they had, and I think with these guys, what I like about them is that their production. For me, I like the production a lot on what they do, and I think the MC, does a fairly good job of, coming in and not making, anything whack over it. And I think that sometimes is a little hard to do. So, they make a perfect, combination as a duo. I think, obviously they both are influenced by Kanye, and you can hear that in the creation of their songs.
So do you think that's gonna hold them back? Do you think that?
I don't know if it'll necessarily hold them back. I think it's almost like this album is very accessible. It has an accessible sound. It has a mainstream sound, so it could possibly be like a mainstream sounding type of album or artist that isn't in the mainstream. So if you like that kind of shit, but you don't want to, listen to all that mainstream shit for whatever fucking reason, you can put on the fucking Proletarians and get that type of music that you like and be cool with it and roll with it. So I think, for them, it's like, I mean, they just do a good job of making fairly good songs, and I think that kind of works for them. They're not gonna try to do anything outside of their lane, and I think they stick in their lane. They know who they are, and they just stick to it. There were a couple of songs that I didn't really care for, and those were the ones that kind of had that poppy type sound to it a little bit, and it kind of seemed like, I don't want to say it seemed forced, but it seemed like they were just trying different sounds, like experimenting with the different sounds. Like maybe, if we make songs like this, maybe we can do that and kind of see how people, take to it. Overall, man, I mean, they got their thing, they got their sound, and they do what they do, and they do what they do well, and I think that works for them. And as long as they just stick to that and stick to their formula, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Their fan base obviously likes the shit out of them. They left a lot of comments on our website on the post asking us to review it, and even prior to then I saw a lot of people on the comment section on other reviews asking us to review the project as well. So they got a lot of backing, a lot of public backing.
You said what?
You like Proletarians?
Yeah, it was cool. It was an alright project besides the heavily Kanye influence. But I thought, I think my favorite verse was from a feature MC on that album, Espreme. Espreme killed it. What'd he say? Lick the tip of my dick to see it's pure. like damn. Yeah, I thought he went in. I thought. Yeah, like I think I overheard you say. I think the production, some of it was a little too kind of happy, like the XV project. Some of it, I was just like, what was that? Take your time. I thought that was just like, I'm like, damn, this is too happy. Like, come on, like. But he's a good MC though. He's a good, and shout out to Joe on the production too, because this is a one producer, one MC, project, which I always like those, and it didn't sound too repetitive throughout the whole project. But yeah, it was okay. I don't think I was like really, going nuts over it, but I can find myself, this is iPod worthy. I can put an iPod, listen to it, and go back to this album plenty of times if I feel like listening to it. A lot of the songs on there, he just sounds so much like Kanye West. And I know he's not intentionally like maybe biting him or nothing like that, but it's just like, god damn. Segregation was just like a prime example. I thought, like if someone just played Segregation, I would be like, oh, that's Kanye West. Damn, it's a new Kanye West joint. If they were like, oh no, this is a guy, it's Proletarians, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't even believe it.
So the whole heavy Kanye West influence in terms of the production and the rhyming is gonna hold them back?
For me, I think it's more so the MC more than the production. I think the production, yeah, for me, I don't think the production was good. It was good, but I don't see like a heavily Kanye West influence with it. The MC, I see more of a heavy Kanye. The MC part of it, I see more of a Kanye, more so than the production. I'm not saying the production not at all, but I see if I think of Kanye West influence of him, I think of the MC as well. But overall, I like this project. It was cool. I think and it was short too. It wasn't long too. So that 12 tracks. I'm like cool. But I think it was one song I thought that was terrible.
Love?
No, it was a third track. I think The Way I Am with whoever the hell was that singing. Why enough?
The Way I Feel?
Yeah. The Way I He was singing for a long time. And I'm like, wait a minute, dude. Like, this shit was terrible. I could have got more of the MC on that one, but he was singing too then. Why enough? I'm like, that's an asshole, man. Yeah, that joint, I did not like that at all. I was like,
he gonna do a diss track like Homeboy did on you, like Chuck Strangers did. You keep talking
Strangers. I didn't like that track. I'm sorry. I'm just gotta be honest. But yeah, Espreme did his thing on the feature joint. I love that joint. And then there's another one. I think it was right after that one. And then the last track, Now or Never, I like that joint too. That Now or Never was dope as hell. Damn, it's a track right after that one that was good as hell. I can't remember.
Till We Fall with G Scott?
That one, Till We Fall, that's the one. That's the one. That I like that. But see, that didn't sound like no Kanye West. Like I didn't like that track right there with G Scott. That's not Kanye West production influence right there. To me, it didn't at least. But he did sound just like Kanye West on that joint too. I mean, a lot of the songs he did. So, but I can't knock him. I mean, it's still a good project. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I don't like this because you nigga you biting or whatever like that. But
he's influenced by Kanye West, and as long as he's
segregation is definitely that's the segregation. I mean, everything.
I didn't like this one single solitary bit. I'm sorry, call me a hater. I wish you guys the best because you're young and I hope you do very well in your careers. I did not like this mixtape at all. Okay, I'll tell you what the first issue for me was. When I saw the cover art, I was like, man, this cover art is fresh. I was like, man, because it kind of looked like the Watch the Throne cover art.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I was like, okay, this might be like a really artistic album. So my expectations were already off. And the second I hit play on the fucking keyboard, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Take you up to Zion, yeah. Like, what the fuck? Did I download the wrong album?
I text you. I like kids. This the right mixtape.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I like this right.
And then the MC came in. I'm like, what is going on right now? The production was cool. It definitely sounded like old school Kanye. That shit was without a doubt. The MC sounded to me like a poor man's Kanye, or even like a poor man's Knowledge from Kids in the Hall. Like it didn't, like the music, the production was cool, but it was like the MC, and this is no offense to him, but the MC was totally uninteresting to me. He did not carry the songs. He just came in, basically he just came in and rhymed and left. That's how it felt. Like it felt like
He was in and out?
He was
Got
in
his
and
money?
out, dog. It felt like you pay somebody to clean your house and they just kind of wipe the counters down and just bounce. And you came back and there's fucking dirt and dog shit everywhere. It's like you didn't even do anything. You know what I'm saying?
So the counter clean though.
The counter, that's it. The counter was the production.
Go ahead.
But I'm sorry. I don't mean to be harsh. I don't mean to be mean, but I cannot lie. This project did nothing at all for me. Thank God it was short because the entire time I was like, I want this to be over. And the only reason I listened to the whole thing is because we had to review it. And when you guys brought this up, I'd already listened to this album before.
I've never heard of it.
And that was kind of why I wanted to go ahead and review it because I'd already listened to it. But you know what? I forgot about it. I forgot how much I didn't like it. Or I would have said, let's not review it.
You just don't like happy shit.
I like happy shit, but I liked XB more than B did.
Yeah.
But no, the only track I liked was the something dogs. Hold on.
Send the dog.
Send the Dog. That track was fresh. Kind of had that Kid Cudi feel.
It picked up.
Yeah.
It picked up and he switched his flow up. And
He
stuff.
switched his flow up finally. He didn't sound like he sounded like Kid Cudi a little bit. Well, he didn't really sound like Kid Cudi. The music itself sounded like Kid Cudi. Other than that, I cannot with this mixtape. I cannot.
So it's the MC. You just don't really ride with the MC that heavy.
I don't think the MC complimented the music. I think that it just sounded like I don't know, man. I don't want to be an asshole. It just didn't sound like he was trying that hard. It sounded like he just kind of just.
Well, but it's kind of like what I was saying earlier. Like for me, it was really production driven.
Yes.
And as I said before, the MC just had to come in, do his thing, and not fuck it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So is he gonna bring a lot to the table? No, but as long as he don't come in and fuck it up, then okay, I can walk away with a good song. So he didn't really bother me that much as he did you.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, no,
I don't think he fucked it up. My issue was he didn't add shit to it. It was bland gumbo. You feel me? It didn't have any salt. At least put some Lawry's on that shit. A sprinkle or two. They didn't do nothing. It was like I got this great production that's layered real nicely, and then the MC just yam 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 yam.
I just don't know what else. And I hear you. I accept your statement. I'm just trying to really think what else could the MC have done to add to it.
He had no charisma to me at all. And you guys are making me mean. I'm trying to be nice.
No.
He had no charisma. I got no feeling from
What do you
him.
think, Rico?
I have to agree somewhat, but
Man, you better stick to that fucking 4
wait, hold on. Can I not speak?
I don't like it no more.
Can I not speak? I agree a little bit.
I
Cannot not speak though. It's like listening to you guys. I'm like, damn. I see exactly where you're coming from, but it doesn't sway how I feel about it because I still think that it was a pretty dope project to me. He does sound like a poor man's Kanye. Kanye definitely, his ego and his bravado is what he brings to his music, and this guy doesn't have that.
Wait, stop. Hold on. That's the perfect point. I think that's what it is. I'm glad you said that. I think that's what it is. I think it's the fact that he sounds like Kanye, but he doesn't have Kanye's asshole bravado. I think that's exactly what it was.
And listening to you guys, I'm like, oh, okay, that, like, cause I like this. I still like this. Whatever you guys say is not gonna sway me on that. I like this. But the difference between Kanye and these guys is that Kanye's that asshole. He's just that dude. He's ego. Like you have to listen to Kanye because Kanye's gonna say whatever the fuck he wants, and he thinks that he's the best all the time, and that comes off in his music. And these guys, they don't have that. And Kanye had that from day one. The MC. Kanye had that from day one. He doesn't have that. He sounds like he's a laid back Kanye. He may sound like Kanye when he was back in the summers learning how to rap. Right. So I agree. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's bad. And then now I see you guys saying that he didn't add nothing to it. Because the lyrics weren't bad. I felt like he was very on par with the lyrics. Now you looking at me crazy.
I don't think the lyrics were bad, no, but they weren't good. They were just basic. Like I didn't
fuck it up. He just didn't need to fuck it up.
Right. You're right. It was average. The lyrics were average. Now I think I'm glad because once you said that, it really did click. I think that's really what it is. Is like you sound like Ye, but you're not giving me any personality like Ye. Ye, immediately demands attention the second his track starts. I can't think of a single Kanye track where I only listen to it for the production.
Nah.
A Kanye track, you're listening to the MC and the production. That's what makes him so good. This album, I'm only paying attention to the production. The second the MC comes on, it's like I fucking tune him out because he's not doing anything.
So clearly for you, the production overshadowed MC.
Most definitely, the production was Andre the Giant. The MC was like Wee Man. From Jackson, it was like, and I'm not trying to shit on him. It's just I don't think he's a bad rapper. I don't think he's let's get that straight. I don't think this dude is a bad MC. I think that all he needs to do is step his enunciation up, step his personality up. You know, be just be with the production.
You know,
don't be behind it.
You know what I heard though? Like when I was listening to it, and at first I just thought maybe, you know, obviously everybody's getting it from that Piff. I felt like he was a little lower. Yeah, he was low, and that threw me off.
He's low in the mix.
Yeah,
okay.
like the production is too loud for his voice.
That too.
And I felt that, but I was like, yeah, that's not his fault.
It is his fault.
That's the engineer.
Mix your fucking shit right before you release it.
That's true.
That's your fault.
True. That's true.
You don't release shit that's not mixed properly.
Yeah, redo that. But
I the engineer, whoever mixed it, to read it, not him.
Exactly, not him.
But you're the artist at the end of the day.
Exactly, it's under my name.
You signed off on it.
Exactly. So, you know, that's the main thing that threw me off. I felt like it wasn't mixed all the way right because he was low in it, but it didn't again make me dislike it. Nah.
Those were horrible.
Yeah,
especially that first one.
Triumph?
I'll take you anywhere you wanna go.
But that wasn't a hook. I think that was a sample. The intro was. So yeah, the intro was a little.
Take that shit off. That was a hook, bro.
No, I'm talking about.
That wasn't a sample.
Was that a hook?
That was just the intro, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't a sample.
No, I'm talking about the hook. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let me back up. I think the hook on that song was a sample, was it? I can't remember.
No, the hook was that shit because they brought it back again. That's what killed me about that first track.
I think that if he had that bravado, if he brought his personality or whatever, I think Triumph would have went over the top. Like I liked it more so because of the production. I like the singing, the technique design. It was mixed better. Do you think maybe that would have added a little bit to it?
No, because the MC still wasn't interested.
You're still the MC at the end of the day. I don't think the mix is gonna affect it that much.
No, it's not.
So the mixing didn't bother me at all.
I don't think he's whack. I just don't think he added anything to the soup. He just kind of watered it down a little bit for me. That's all.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was an average project. It was cool. It was nothing to go like super nuts over. Just bad hooks. Great production. Shout out to Joe on the production, man. But it could have been. I could have liked it a little bit better, but it was cool. It was
Again, right. I wish these guys the best. I think this project is a lot better than a lot of the shit that I've heard. But at the end of the day, I still cannot say that I liked it. I think that the production was fresh. Dude is definitely talented behind the boards. I just have an issue. I don't think the MC brought anything to the table. He's not whack, but he's not on the same level as the producer. That's what I'm saying. And because of that, I could not listen to this. And the hooks, please, for fucking Christ's sake, don't do this again with these hooks. Those hooks were horrid. The hooks were the hooks were horrid. I think if they just refine this a little bit, take the hooks out and MC yell sometimes maybe. Just bring something out. I don't know you. I don't get you. I just get somebody talking over. You may as well be doing spoken word.
I don't think it's that big of a gap between the production and the MC. I mean, people really will be pulled into the production. I think people will draw, of course, the comparisons between Kanye. Definitely might make some valid points. So take his criticism of constructive criticism, of the album into consideration. Because like I said, in my point earlier, that the MC didn't come in and his job was not to fuck it up. But you can definitely do some other shit, like Mike said. But do I think you were whack or anything like that? No, I think, you just do your thing. You guys are a duo. You guys make a great team, in the music that you put out. You guys are young. This is your first and second project. So you're 20. So hey, I'm curious to see what you guys do with your career. So you guys can make some good songs and people will listen. So continue to work in your craft and go from there.
I thought the project was pretty dope, but I do agree with Mike on a lot of his points. The MC didn't, he really didn't bring anything, but again, he, like Ken said, he didn't fuck it up. He didn't fuck it up. I don't think he was overly amazing as an MC, but I fuck with it though, cause it's not trash. And like Mike said, it's better than a lot of shit that's out there. I definitely fuck with it. It definitely bumps in the whip. I definitely will be listening to it again. The producer definitely outshines the MC, but for me, I don't think it's as big as a gap as the other guys are saying it is. I enjoyed it. Definitely, I love Triumph. I like Making the Band and Till I Fall. Those are like,
Making the Band and nice beats.
yeah. Like I fuck with it, man. I really like this shit. Hey, go to that Piff, support the Proletarians. See what you think, man. I liked it. It bumped in my whip.